This guy just built an app while running the Amsterdam Marathon. Meet Tice. 6 months ago, he was just a self-taught.
How do the top
Hello. I'm back. Okay. New day, new stream. And I'm right here. I'm just a crazy guy with big dreams that wants to make $1 million in 360 days. Okay. There are only 360 days left to make $1 million. And what's the strategy? So probably you're wondering, what's the strategy to make $1 million? Okay, first I kept my promise. I record the video from Beluga's strategy. I record that video, and I only need to make some small details. I need to edit that video, and I hope I upload that video probably tomorrow or on Thursday morning. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I will upload that video this week. So I kept my promise, and I also take shots for my other video, the long format video that I'm creating. I really put a lot of effort on that video, so I'm trying to make that video perfect as possible. Okay, it's like a film, but I will try to make perfect as possible that video, because I'm putting a lot of effort on that video. So I don't know when I will finish that video, but probably this month or probably the next week. I'm not sure, but I will upload that video. And for today, I prepare another video, but you might wondering, what's the strategy to make $1 million? So let me explain. The first step is I asked Simon Squibb what I need to do to make $1 million in just 365 days. If you don't know who's Simon Squibb is one of the best entrepreneurs, and he also helps other people with his dreams, achieving their dreams. So I really admire Simon, and his advice was, you need to be consistent and you need to upload more videos, and you need to be consistent. So that was his advice. I need to be consistent, and he also told me that I need to make content creation my main priority. So right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm going live every single day and posting every single day. Today I record a video, and that video was taken down by YouTube because copyright issues, and I tried to upload that video like 3 times, and Instagram, TikTok, they just don't have problem with that, but YouTube have a very big problem with copyright issues. So I re-upload that video. I hope this time YouTube don't take down the video. Okay, one view in that video. Okay, let's continue, because today is a good day. Okay, so I'm going to put the counter first. because we are now 40 subscribers. So yesterday I was saying I hope I get 40 subscribers for tomorrow. Not get 40 subscribers, but have 40 subscribers for tomorrow. I hope I have 40 subscribers for tomorrow. And right now I have 40 subscribers, bro. 40 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. And everybody that will watch this video in the future. And I'm talking even if I have no viewers, because recently I noticed that a lot of people comment on my videos before the stream, after the stream was over. So I decided to speak more with you, that probably you will watch this video in the future when the stream is over, but I appreciate it so much, bro. Today is 360 trying to make $1 million. And for today, but wait. First, 40 subscribers right now. Day 360, day 6, 360 days left. So I hope tomorrow I want to have like 50 subscribers. So 10 more subscribers for the channel. Yes, let's go, bro. I hope for tomorrow to have 10 more subscribers. So 50 subscribers and at least 1 subscriber for today's live. At least 1 subscriber. Let's see if that's possible. Okay. Right now 40 subscribers. Okay. Be aware because the counter is in the left corner or the right. Right now I'm confused. I don't know, bro. But is in one of these 2 corners. I don't know, bro. For me it's in the left corner, but when I do like this and turn around it's in the right corner. So I don't know. Okay. But wait. Because for today's video, I prepare this video from no. Sorry. Not Simon Script. From Alex. No. That's not Alex or Mossy. From Dan Martel, bro. A video from Dan Martel. Dan Martel is like, I see Dan Martel and I'm like, I look at Dan Martel and I'm like, wow, Dan Martel. Okay, he's a very famous and big entrepreneur. So I prepared this video. In reality I prepared 2 videos. One to grow on social media because I need more results, because right now I only have 40 subscribers. But in the future, probably in a year, I hope to have more subscribers than Mr. Beast. Okay, that's the goal. And also I hope to have 1 billion viewers, bro. Because right now I have no viewers. I'm sad. But in the future, probably a year from now, 1 billion viewers, bro. I really hope that. So. Okay. Let's watch this video. And I have proof that I create the video from Beluga with this conversation on Discord. I create the video from Beluga's strategy. Probably tomorrow or Thursday I will upload that video. Thursday morning, I don't know, but probably at that moment I will upload Beluga's strategy, and let's see if that video gets a lot of views. I don't know, but I need to try a lot of different strategies, a lot of things. Yesterday I watch videos about different strategies, Mr. Beast strategy, Beluga strategy, and I learn. But the most important thing is that I apply what I learn. So that's the most important thing. I learn one thing, then apply that thing to my channel, to my content, to my funnel, to my products or whatever, and all that stuff, to my social media, to my brand, and whatnot. So today I prepared this video because if I want to make $1 million, I need to know how to invest my money, like the top 1%, like the 1%. So I need to know how to invest my money like the 1%. So I prepared this video. And also I want to tell you that today was a very hard and difficult day. I told you that I was recording videos for Beluga's strategy and also for the film that I will upload probably the next week. I'm not sure. And I get hurt, bro. I don't know if you can see this, but I get hurt this and in my legs, my knees. I get hurt trying to record that video, but was very funny, bro. Was very funny. I laughed a lot, and I really. Today was a very good day, bro. I just want to say that. Okay, let's watch.
How do the top
This
0.1% actually invest their money? Most people think they prioritize stocks and real estate, but that's completely wrong. I bought my first stock at 19. How do the top 0.1% actually invest their money? Most people think they prioritize stocks and real estate, but that's completely wrong. I bought my first stock at 19, a rental property when I was 21. I was voted #1 angel investor in all of Canada. I've even invested in companies alongside founders of Google and even Jay-Z. And here's what I've learned. The top 0.1.
Okay, wait 1 moment. Okay, like in all my streams, I take notes. This stream is not deception, so I will take notes. Because if I want $1 million, I need to learn, I need to take notes. Taking notes is one of the most important things because then you can check that notes and remember. In the past, I don't like so much take notes. I really don't like to write. So I didn't take notes. But right now, I see these videos, I watch these videos and see and look at all my brand and all this that is around me, and I say I need to take notes because it's a lot of knowledge. I learn a lot and I need to take notes. It's very important. So a tip for you is taking notes. If you want to make $1 million, learn from people that already made $1 million and or is making $1 million and take fucking notes, bro. You need to take fucking notes, bro. That's very important. So I will take notes because it's very important. Let's continue. I'm so sorry I talk a lot, but okay, 0 viewers and I talk a lot, bro. No matter, because I know in the future someone will watch this stream and say, oh, that was the $1 million guy when he was just starting, bro. Wow. Probably. And in the future I will have 1 billion viewers, bro. Okay, let's continue learning how to invest like the top 1%.
Alongside founders of Google and even Jay-Z. And here's what I've learned. The top 0.1% follow a completely different.
Okay, wait. Invest like the... Okay. Fuck. Wait. Like the top 1%. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, wait. Okay. 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 Let's continue. Full completely different
Different
strategy.
strategy than you think. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 4 stages of how the wealthy actually invest their money. Even if you're starting from scratch. Stage 1, invest
That's
in
my
your
case.
foundation.
I'm starting from scratch. I have nothing. No money. Well, okay. I have one thing. My dreams. And a plan. I have a plan. So, I will do $1 million in just 1 year. And I also have this. Boom. This is my personal diary, my journal, living with that. My list of 100 things I want to do before I die. 100 things, including go to the moon, because one day I will go to the moon. And I also. Now I'm noticing that I'm not starting from scratch at all, because I have this book, this amazing book from Alex Hormozzi, and also 100 million leads. I'm not starting at all from scratch, but okay, the 2025 I started from scratch. I started selling this $1 on the street, in the street, bro, and was like, who wants this dollar? I need you to buy me this dollar. And it was very hard because I spent like an hour, or no, more, like 6 hours trying to sell a fucking dollar, bro, and was so hard. But then I invest that dollar, and I bought a lot of things, most of all food and water. Okay, if you want to sell a dollar, the first thing you need to do is invest in water, because water sell a lot, bro, a lot. And when I say a lot, it's a lot.
The best thing you can
Okay, bro, a lot, because I try to sell candies, I try to sell any other stuff, and wasn't working, bro. But when I bought water, that started working, and I start selling like every 15 minutes. I was selling 1 bottle of water, or every 7 minutes, something like that. Was very funny when I went to the street and try to sell a dollar. Oof, was so hard, bro. But also so funny. I take a lot of shots when I went to the street selling a dollar, and was so funny, bro. But okay, let's continue watching the video, because I'm talking about a lot of things and I'm not paying attention to the video. So, okay, I'm not starting from scratch, but 2025 I start from scratch. But I'm starting from scratch. Okay, I can say that I'm starting from scratch because I only have a dollar, bro. That's all the money I have, bro. A dollar, a fucking dollar, bro. So I'm starting from scratch. But let's continue. Okay, a dollar now, but $1 million in 1 year.
do is invest in getting ready to receive.
Okay, wait. The best thing you can do is invest in getting ready to receive. Okay. Point number 1. Take notes, guys. Please take notes. If you want to make $1 million, you need to take fucking notes. Do is invest in getting ready to receive. Okay,
This is a non-negotiable. First off, we need to prioritize your health, essentially your mental and your physical, because that's the baseline. Once you get rich, the only thing you care about is that you feel good about yourself having that money. If you're healthy, you have 1,000 goals and dreams. If you're unhealthy and sick in the hospital, you've got one goal. So we have to prioritize our fitness, our sleep, and our nutrition. All of those will impact your brain.
And also your mental health is very important. I know that. Because it's hard, bro. It's hard. 2025 was very hard for me, and I really invest in my mental health because it was so hard, bro. So not only you need to be good in physical aspects, but with your body or whatever, but also in your mind, with your thoughts, with your mental health, bro. And if you already know my story, all this fucking project called Living with Death starts because I want to end with my life, bro. So that's the reason I have no purpose, no dreams, so I decided to write 100. That's why I started Living with Death. Because I rather choose to live with death than to live rather, because I prefer to live with death than to die while I'm alive, bro. More people are alive but don't really live. That's the fucking problem, bro. And that's the reason why I decided to live with that. Living like every day could be my last, bro. And that's what I'm doing right now. But continuing with the video.
Best investment is in me because I will take me with me for the rest of my life. You want to make sure you, this body, this vehicle, is dialed in. Here's a great hack. Go to an expensive gym. Pay. When you pay attention. You prioritize. The best part is if you go to that expensive gym, you'll also be there with other people that got money. See, cheap people don't go to expensive gyms. If you want to elevate your life, get around other people, other CEOs, entrepreneurs, and folks who can actually support your dreams, pay to get access to the best gym.
Ooh.
Be sure to say.
Okay. If I want to be surrounded by the best people, I need to go to the best gym. Because that's where the best people are, bro. Because it's people that already probably make $1 million, but also know that the most important thing is your health. And that mortal knows that. And if that mortal knows that, it's because it's true, bro. It's true. And I know that he's going to one of the best gyms in the world. So if that mortal that is a millionaire or a billionaire or I don't know, but is going to one of the best gyms, probably Alex Hormozzi, Simon Swift, or any other famous entrepreneur, Elon Musk, I don't know, is going to the best gym. So if you go to the best gym, probably you can find someone else that is making $1 million or $2 million or $3 million or have a Lambo or I don't know, bro. So I need to go to the best gym. Okay, perfect. Okay, I will take notes about that. If you want to surround yourself with the best people, you must try to go to the best gym. Okay, perfect.
hello to people. But that's just the baseline. The next stage is where you'll see things start to turn.
Wait a moment. Oh, damn. Oh. Okay, because I need this. Oh.
Financially, which is stage number 2. Invest in your skills and your knowledge. The best investments, the best ROI is to just buy better thinking. Pay to get access to learn things. Pay for the blueprint, pay for the answer on the test, pay to have somebody that spent 20 years learning a topic to give you everything they've learned in a compressed format. That will sharpen your skills to make it more valuable.
Wait. At this point, I agree and I disagree. But let me explain. Why I agree? Because you need knowledge. Bro, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning from someone that already is making, already made $1 million. That is making right now $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $5 million. No. Okay, I don't know. But I know that at least he made $1 million. So, if you pay him to teach you, you will increase your skills, you will increase your knowledge, and you also will increase the level of your business. But I disagree, because that only applies if you pay the correct people. Because nowadays are a lot of people that are selling courses and they say that's how you can make money. Make money this way with this skill. You need to learn how to sell. You need to be an appointment setter, a closer. You need to be a group partner, a growth operator. You need to learn trading. You need to learn. I forget the name of that type of business. You need to learn. The type of business that you are selling things that you buy from China, but you don't really have those things. Okay, if you can drop the name of that in the comments, in the chat, please let me know, because I forget the name of that, bro. Okay, anyway, never mind. Okay. So the problem is that a lot of people is selling courses, selling different type of products, but they say, okay, I have this Lambo, okay, I have this mansion, this big house behind me, and I have all these expensive things. But the truth is, they don't make the fucking money with that skill. They made the fucking money selling courses, bro. And I know, because I pay those guys a lot of money, $1,000. I pay to be an appointment setter, $1,000, to be a growth operator, $2,500. And I know how that system works. So that only applies if you pay the right people, bro. Like, big example is Alex Hormozi. Why Alex Hormozi? Because Alex Hormozi have a real business. And he launched Gym Lounge. The first, I don't know if was the first business model that he launched, but Gym Lounge. And before that, he had a lot of gyms. And when he was doing that, he can open a lot of gyms. And he opened a lot of gyms. So Alex Hormozi have the knowledge to teach you, because he had and now have a real business, bro. That's why you can pay Alex Hormozi and you will learn a lot, and you are investing in yourself, you are investing in your skills, because you are paying someone that have a real business. But most of those YouTube gurus and Instagram gurus and those kids that say, hey, I'm 15 years old and I'm making $1 million, I'm in private flights and whatnot. Okay? That guy, that type of person are making money selling courses, and the real business that they have is selling courses and paying other business owners that only sell courses about how selling courses. And believe me, because I pay those fucking courses. And okay, one thing is true, you will learn because that guys learn how to manage a business, because they create a real business, so they can teach you and they know how to sell. But the problem is that they sell a false idea, not a real product, and that's the real problem. That's the real problem. They are selling a false idea. And when you go to a real business that have a building or whatever, the things are different. Okay, the things are completely different, and the truth is you will learn from those gurus, that's true, but sometimes you will find that knowledge on YouTube, and sometimes they offer you a service that have value, but they package that value, they offer their service in a golden package. It's like someone sells you a water for $2 and they say they sell the same water for $40 but in a golden package, but it's not gold. Okay, it's only a golden package. So you are paying those guys for the same water. That's the two problems. One is those gurus that sell knowledge about how selling knowledge. I know that because I pay those guys. And there are the other side of the coins, the guys that have knowledge because manage a business, but they are making money selling courses, but they have knowledge, but the knowledge they have, probably you can find it with a quick search on YouTube, and they only sell that information in a golden package. So that's the problem, the two sides of the coin. But there are a third side that you are now not seeing yet, and is this guy, Don Martel. Dan Martel is a very good example. You can pay this guy and you will learn a lot. Alex Hormozi is another good example. So, okay, returning to the video, it's true, but only if you pay the right people, bro. The right people. Okay, wait, because I have a problem with my older computer. So, oh, damn! Bro, damn! Okay, restarting, please. Okay, I'm glad that wasn't this computer, because this computer managed the entire stream. So, if was this computer, okay, bro. Okay, no problem. Right now I can't see how the stream is going, but no problem. I know that I'm live. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, I will check. Okay, I'm live. 40 subscribers. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Help me go to the moon, bro. Okay. Let's continue watching. Okay, my other computer is restarting, so no problem.
And then once you pay to get access to those teachers, turn those teachers into relationships. My
Right,
12-year-old
people.
son.
Invest in your skills and knowledge with the okay with the right people. Okay.
The other day.
Okay. My bots, no. Okay, everything is going wrong right now. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. Okay. Please connect. Wait a minute. I'm so sorry. Okay. Probably this will happen a lot of times in the future. Okay, no problem. Okay, connecting, please. Connect as fast as possible, please. Okay, now my other computer restarts. Okay, it's starting. Okay, I can connect my bots. Okay. Please. Please. Okay, perfect. We can continue.
Bought his first digital course. He realized that for him to become more valuable, teachers turn those teachers into relationships. My 12-year-old son the other day bought his first digital course. He realized that for him to become more valuable, he has to pay people to teach him things so he doesn't spend all of his time trying to do research, maybe finding the answers that he's looking for. You got to find the people that have the courses. Maybe they'll tell you what tools of the trade to use so you can save yourself all this research. My top 2 investments, coaches and books. I've studied, and I use that language specifically, over 1,600 business books, integrated them into my life.
Books are so important. You learn a lot from books. So, but okay, in the past I didn't like to read. Okay, that's the truth, bro. That's a hard truth. But right now I really like to read. And I also really like business books. You learn a lot from that books. But right now I only have like 4. I need to read all the 4 books that I have and buy more, because I stopped for a time reading because I have a lot of problems with my mental health. So, but I'm trying to read again. So that's why I started again with 100 million offers.
Taught them to other people so I could really understand them. Coaches are some of the most powerful ways for you to upgrade your skills, to make investments in yourself, because oftentimes we get coaches to help us with the transformation. Guess what? The transformation happens at the transaction.
But a tip for you is that first search on YouTube. Right now, most of the valuable content is free on YouTube, bro. I have a friend that I don't know if he paid a course or something, but the thing that I know is that he knows more than me. At this point, he knows more than me, and I bought a lot of courses. A lot of knowledge, how to grow the school community, a lot of courses about marketing, and he told me that time that the first thing that I need to do was to search on YouTube, and he gave me some YouTube channels that gave a lot of knowledge for free, bro, for free. And also, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to give all I learned from paying courses and also from free content for free, because the thing that I want to make is like big cloud with a lot of knowledge, bro. A lot of knowledge for free because I don't want to sell fucking courses. I want to give people knowledge for free, but not only simple knowledge. That's why I'm learning a lot, reading a lot, because I want to give people the most valuable content for free, bro. So that's my plan for the future. Give not only some tips to do a thing, but give them content that is really valuable. That's what I'm trying to do. Give valuable content that you can get paying courses. I want to give that type of content for free. So that's the reason I'm learning a lot right now. Wait a moment. And also that's one of the purpose of this channel, to help people. I want to help others with their business and with their dreams. I want to help those people to achieve those dreams, to help them with their business, and that's one of the reasons I created this channel. Wait me a moment, because I'm not sure. Okay, I'm live. Okay, everything is okay. It's okay. Chill, bro. Okay, I'm chill. I'm relaxed. I'm enjoying the stream right now. Okay. Wait a moment. Because I don't know if I have at least one viewer right now. But the goal for today's live is get at least one new subscriber, bro. Let's see if should have. Okay. The show that I vlogged today only got one view, bro. Only one view. I tried to upload that short like 3 times, bro. And right now, seems like have no problem with copyright, but only have one view, bro. That's sad. I'm very sad, bro. Very sad. Okay, no problem. I need to continue fighting for my dreams, pursuing my dreams. So I will never stop. Even if I have no viewers right now, I will continue streaming, continue posting every single day. Because one day I will make $1 million, and also I will have 1 billion viewers or 4 billion viewers. Okay, let's continue.
My teachers into mentors. Most of the authors who are still alive that wrote the books that
Zero
impacted
viewers,
my
bro.
life the
Zero
most,
viewers.
I've emailed. Would you be surprised to find out that most of them write back? Many of them I've met in real life now, all because I decided to take the knowledge they shared with me, acknowledge that, tell it how it impacted my life. And it turns out if somebody's taken 25 years of their experience, put it into a book, sold it for $20, and somebody messages them to let them know how it impacted their life, they appreciate that. Most people won't make this decision because they can't see the ROI, but it's because they're not learning the right things. I call it just in time versus just in case. Most people learn shit just in case they need it. That's like going to university. I read books for things I need to solve in my life.
Okay, wait.
That's like going to university. I read books for things.
That was very hard, bro. Okay.
Learn shit just in case they need it. That's like going to university. I
Bro,
read books.
okay. Oh, bro, that comment. Okay, again. That's true, but also I agree and I disagree because it's helpful if you want to study a career like law or if you want to be a doctor or something like that. But if your goal depends so much on your dream and your goals, I'm not. I don't like so much university, but if you want to study law, you will need to go to the university. But if your goal is to make money, probably the best option is in university. And that's the hard truth. University right now isn't the best option. Um, okay, Dan Martel is right. I have to admit that Dan Martel is right in some points. Okay?
People learn shit just in case they need it. That's like going to university. I read books for things
Okay.
I need to
Okay, that comment, but okay.
solve in my life today. Almost
true.
20 years
It's
ago,
true.
I read a book called Never Eat Alone by a guy named Keith Ferrazzi. I was an introverted software programmer. I didn't want to talk to people, but I knew I had to learn how to network. So I read his book and he taught me these crazy strategies like you should use meals to connect with people. You should invite people to work out with you. Your network is your net worth. Turns out
Okay, whoa, that's an important point.
you should invite people to work out with you. Your network is your net worth.
Okay, I will take notes about that. Your network is your net worth. Okay, perfect.
Turns out wildly right. If you look at my life today, I don't meet with people new without bringing them for a workout. I do it on a founder's hike. I do it on a run. I've done it on the back of my boat. Like, that's just my rule. I even emailed Keith and kept in touch with him. And almost a decade later, I meet up with him in LA. And true to his character and what he wrote about in the book, he invited me for a workout and then for brunch to meet some of his friends. When you invest in your skills, in your knowledge through coaching, courses, or any other format like books, then you become more valuable. And here's the best part. Investments don't always require cash. Most authors, including
Ooh.
myself,
Important, very important, because most people thinks that you need cash to invest in your skills to start a business. Most people thinks that you need cash, you need money to pursue your dream, and that's not true. I don't have money. I only have one fucking dollar, and I'm pursuing my dream. So if you're watching this in the future, that's a message for you. You don't need money. I only have $1. That's all the money I have right now. And I'm pursuing my dream, and also not only pursuing my dream, but also building my dream and building a business. So you don't need money to start. You just need to start. To start. That's the most stupid comment I have made today. But that's true. You need to start to start. One of my favorite quotes says, "Dream big, start small, but most of all, start." You just need to start, bro. That's why I start my YouTube channel. That's why I upload my first YouTube video. That's why I'm posting every single day. That's why I'm going live every single day. I just need to start, and I already start, bro. And I keep going, keep going, keep going. And it might not work, but that doesn't matter, because at least I tried, bro. I'm trying.
I usually have a newsletter
and
where
if
they
I
share
fall, I
strategies.
can get
Like
up.
mine is the Martel Method, where I teach you my top mindset, entrepreneurship, and growth tactics. If you want that, just click the link below in the description and join the community. It costs nothing. If you're still stuck on this point,
Okay, I
want
want to join the community, bro.
I teach you my top
In the Martel Method newsletter. Okay, I will scan that because I want to apply right now what I'm learning, and I want to do that right now. So I will scan that cure. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I want to join the newsletter, bro. Okay, I'm joining the newsletter. Okay, I encourage you to do that, bro. Also join the newsletter, bro. You can learn a lot, bro. Okay, wait, because I'm joining right now. Okay, perfect. Okay, wait. Subscribe for free. It's free, bro. It's free. Okay. Thanks, Papa. You are here. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I joined.
Top
I
mindset,
joined,
entrepreneurship,
bro.
and growth
I
tactics. If you
joined.
want that, just click the link below in the description and join the
I
community.
joined,
It costs
bro.
nothing. If you're still stuck on this point, I want you to consider this. If I already
I'm
knew
joined,
what
bro.
I needed to know to be successful, then the success would already be in my life. The fact that it's not.
Wait,
if you're
wait,
still
wait.
want that, just click
I
the
get
link
lost.
below in the description
Okay, wait.
and join the community. It costs nothing. If you're still stuck on this point, I want you to consider this. If I already knew what I needed to know to be successful, then the success would already be in my life. The fact that it's not means I have to go learn, develop my skills, develop my habits, develop
Zero
my
real
mindset,
world,
so I
no
can
problem.
become the person who can
Keep going,
easily
keep going.
bring those outcomes into my life. You got to keep investing. So here are some very tactical ways that you can go about investing in your skills and knowledge. The first one is build what I call a centurion.
Okay, that's a very important point. How can you invest? How you can invest in your skills and knowledge? How can you invest in skills and knowledge? Okay, point number one. World as Centurion Council.
In council. Essentially, it's 100 mentors in your skills and knowledge. The first one is build what I call a centurion council. Essentially, it's 100
Centurion Council. World Centurion Council. Okay.
mentors list. I like to make it 25 off.
Okay, what's
Call a
that?
centurion council. Essentially, it's 100 mentors list. I like to make it 25 authors, 25 operators. These are people that are actually running companies. 25 coaches, people that teach people, and then 25 peers, folks that are
Okay, 100 mentor list. Okay, that's very important and will be very helpful. 100 mentor list. 25, 25, 25, and 25. Okay. Outdoors. Probably I will do this week or probably in the next week. No, but it's very important. I need to do that this week. To find 25 outdoors, 25 operators, 25 coaches, and 25 peers.
1 or 2 years ahead of where you want to be. Once you do that, read everything about them. Read their books, watch their content,
Okay.
test their methods, see if it works for you. I call that bathing in the waterfall of their knowledge. Once you've done that and you've gotten some value, I call that bathing in the waterfall of their knowledge.
Bet in the waterfall. Bet in the waterfall of their knowledge. Of their knowledge. Of their. Okay, perfect.
Once you've done that and you've gotten some value from them, then I want you to reach out to connect or hire them.
Study and test. Point number 2. Study. Test. And point number 3. Connect with them. Okay,
You
perfect.
got to use the PAC script. P is open with proof you've used their content. Tell them, hey, I read
Reach out with a pack.
this thing, you taught me this, I did that, it had this impact on my life. That's the proof that you read it. The A stands for ask. Ask one specific, tight question. C is close. If you ask somebody for 7 minutes, you might go 10, but close the call, wrap it.
Open with proof. A. Ask one specific question. Ask one question. C. Close for 10 minutes call. Close for 10 minutes. 10 minute call.
It up. It also shows that you're busy. Specific, tight question. C is close. If you ask somebody for 7 minutes, you might go 10, but close the call, wrap it up. It also shows that you're busy doing things,
Okay.
not just a talker. And trust me,
Close
if
for
someone gets
10
approached by a
minutes.
lot of people wanting my
Cool.
advice, knowing that I've been helpful and they moved on, and then they can message me later the impact, that's how we start to build a relationship. Once you do this and make it a
Close for
habit,
10
we can
minutes.
move on to the
Cool.
next stage to invest your money like the top 0.1%. Stage
That
3,
seems
invest.
difficult. Close for 10 minutes call. No, probably it's not difficult. You just need to try. To close for 10 minutes call. It's just 10 minutes, bro. Just 10 minutes. So you just need to try.
In your business. The top 0.1%, they don't guess. They buy speed and they reinvest. The top 0.1%, they don't guess. They buy speed and they reinvest in the machine that multiplies cash.
0.1 per don't guess.
They don't guess. They buy speed and they reinvest in the machine that multiplies cash. And for those people, it's their business. But there's different ways to look at investing in your business. The first thing I'm going to tell you is you got to look at the gear. I can't.
Wait.
Those people, it's their business. But there's different ways to look at investing in your business. The first thing I'm going to tell you is you got to look at the gear. I can't tell.
No, wait.
Stage 3, investing in your business. The top 0.1.
Okay. We're in stage 3. In stage 3. Stage 1 was stage 2 and stage 3. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, perfect. Stage 3.
Percent, they don't guess. They buy speed and they reinvest in the machine that multiplies cash. And for those people, it's their business. But there's different ways to look at investing in your business. The first thing I'm going to tell you is you got to look at the gear. I can't tell you how often I'm with a friend and he's pulling up his phone and the phone is slow or his computer's crashing. And I'm like, bro, there's only a handful of places you spend a lot of time. You want to invest in that. Spending money on gear is the fastest, quickest way to get a return on your capital. It's like being a roofer and manually nailing all the roof shingles to the roof when you could buy a nail gun and get like literally 10 times more productivity. The other one is blueprints.
Okay, so powerful, bro. So powerful, bro. Look at the gear. Okay, I like to apply right now what I'm learning. So what's my gear? Okay, I use probably, okay, content creation. Okay, that's the machine. Content creation, because it's what I'm doing right now. That's the machine, is content creation. The gear, probably CapCut. I don't know. Probably CapCut. And how can I get more speed? Probably using AI. And also, probably with the help of others. I need to hire a person that help me with edition, because that requires a lot of time. And I already have a person that help me with edition. Not all videos, but a part of the videos. Because the other part, like here, that's me, like each third video. Short, reel, or TikTok. But I need to edit the older videos and also the long format videos. I need to edit the long format videos for YouTube. So, okay. My gear is CapCut, the editor, the content strategies. I'm working with the content strategies right now. That helped me with the scripts, but I also need to do the other part of the scripts. Was very hard, bro. This is so hard because I'm trying to find help because I'm starting from scratch. But with these books, right now I'm not at the scratch at all. So that's very helpful. If you don't, that's important, because if you're on the ground, you need to get up, bro. Get up. And if you don't have money, find a way. Ask a friend. That was the first thing I did, was to ask a friend, hey, you can help me editing videos for some time? Just ask him. And he helped me at first for free. Then I offered him to pay like $3 per $5 per video, and I work for the money and get that money different ways, and then I pay him that part. I learn a lot, and I start like appointment setter. I start like appointment setter, and when I get paid, like we're like $1,000, I pay him and I offer him, okay, I will pay $5 per video, please help me, and was a friend. So you can always find ways. Money isn't everything, bro. You need to know that. You can start by doing, not by thinking. Start by doing, not by thinking, bro. But you also need to think. I need to think about ideas, how I want to make the videos. I need to find inspiration. I still like an artist. There's a concept called still like an artist. I found inspiration. I get inspired by other content creators and get new ideas, and then boom, a new idea is born.
Playbooks, like I mentioned.
So look at my year. Okay, my year for now I think it's okay. I want to apply what I'm learning. So my year at first, at this moment, is okay. Probably in the future I need to upgrade my year, but for now,
Literally 10
it's
times
okay.
more productivity. The other one is blueprints or playbooks. Like I mentioned,
Okay, wait. Point number 2. Blue. I was to say point number blue. Point number 2. Blueprints. Playbooks.
literally 10 times more productivity. The other one is blueprints or playbooks. Like I mentioned, paying for shortcuts instead of trial and error is a pro move. All the richest people, paying for shortcuts instead of trial and error is a
Paying for shortcuts instead. Okay. Instead of 0 viewers, bro. No problem, no problem. Just keep going. Okay, I hope I don't have 0 viewers for the entire year, because if for the entire year I only have 0 viewers, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem, bro. Okay, that's
pro
for
move.
now,
All
but
the
not
rich
forever.
I mentioned, paying for shortcuts instead of trial and error is a
It's a promo. Okay. Wait. Okay.
pro move. All the richest people do this every day. They pay for consultants, they pay for mentorship, they'll pay anybody for an hour of their time. I'm on Instagram all the time, messaging all of you or chatting with people or trying to find new people to follow. And if I see somebody sharing something really cool, my go-to is, hey, what would an hour of your time cost? Most of them look at my profile and go, well, I think it'd be a fun conversation. How about free? I'm like, sounds good to me. Sometimes they'll go 30 grand. Guess what? For the right person, 30 grand for an hour of their time. So I can learn everything that.
I have a plan.
Guess what? For the right person, and how about free? I'm like, sounds
He
good
said-
to me. Sometimes they'll go 30 grand. Guess what? For the right person,
Okay.
hey, what would
He
an hour of
said-
your time?
What would an hour of your time cost? I will DM Dan Martel and ask that question. Okay, I will take a screenshot and share with him that screenshot. Let me open Instagram. Okay. Dan Martel. Perfect. Okay. I will send him that screenshot. Asking, what would an hour of your time cost?
Most of them look at my
I don't want that. Okay. Okay. Mm, Good question. Probably I. Okay, probably I should say hello first, but I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Hello, Myrtle. If you watch this video, probably in the future, I don't know, probably. Hello, I'm sorry because I don't said hello. Sorry, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Please forgive me. But I'm saying hello right now. Hello, Myrtle.
My profile and go, well, I think it'd be a fun conversation. How about free? I'm like, sounds good to me. Sometimes they'll go,
Okay,
30
probably-
grand. Guess what? For the right person, 30 grand for an hour of their time. So I can learn
Okay,
everything that they've learned.
Probably he don't remember that
Trying to
that
find
part
new
of this
people
video.
with time.
Probably I. Okay.
Of trial and error is a pro move.
He
All
upload
the richest
a lot of
people
videos.
do
Probably
this every day.
I need
They
to
pay for
take the
consultants.
whole
They pay for
screenshot
mentorship.
with
They'll pay anybody
showing
for an
his
hour of their
channel.
time. I'm on Instagram all the time. They pay pro move. All the richest people do this every day. They pay for consultants. They pay for mentorship. They'll pay anybody for an hour of their time. I'm on Instagram all the time, messaging all of you or really cool. My go-to is, hey, what would an hour of your time cost?
Wait. Let me take the whole screenshot. Wait. I will like the video first because I learned a lot. Thank you so much. You're giving this content for free, so I also want to help. Show some like. I don't want to like. Okay, perfect. I just want him to know that I'm watching his video. Okay, perfect. Okay. Send me a message or what?
I posted a
Okay, because un support message. Un support message. Un support message. Okay.
reel every day.
Wait. Message.
Most of them look at my profile and go, well, I think it'd be a fun conversation. How about free? I'm like, sounds good to me. Sometimes
Okay,
they'll go,
perfect.
30 grand. Guess what? For the right person, 30 grand for an hour of their time. So I can learn everything that they've learned in the last 20 years is the best investment I could make to unblock an area of my life. Another one is coaches and consultants. And yes, we talked about this.
Coaches and consultants. Point number 3. Coaches and consultants. Okay, perfect. I'm a little bit tired right now, and we're only 8 minutes on the stream. Has been like an hour? Yes, an hour and a half. Okay, I'm tired at this point. I have several viewers, but in the future a billion. I promise, pinky promise. But I'm real tired. Oh bro. Please subscribe. 40 subscribers, bro. 40 subscribers. I'm tired. Tired of trying. And only is day number 6, bro. Day number 6. No one watch my streams, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, I got a like on TikTok. Please, YouTube, recommend my channel. Someone comment on my stream, not today's stream, but one of my streams, trying to make $1,000,000, an hour of YouTube gurus, another hour of Google games. Like, what is this, bro? Okay, I'm just trying my best, bro. I don't have all the answers, bro. And I'm trying to learn because if I want to make $1,000,000, I need to learn. And also, I need to reach more people. That's why I'm making streams and that's why I'm posting. Because the answer to this comment, this specific comment, is I need to be the most viral person on the internet. So I'm trying everything I can. Because Simon's quick advice was you need to make your main priority content creation. Okay? And right now I'm making my main priority content creation. That's why I'm learning and not only learning but creating, and that's the reason why I'm doing this on live, because I need more content right now. Bro. So, and also we saw, I think yesterday, that Alex Hormozzi said live stream. You need to go live. That's the reason why I'm going live, because Alex Hormozzi said you need to go live. Simon Squibb said you need to make content creation your main priority if you want to make $1,000,000 in 365 days, bro. That's the reason why I'm doing that. That's why I'm dedicating an hour of YouTube gurus and another of Google games, bro. Because I need to be the most viral person on the internet. If I want to sell anything at any price, I need to be the most viral person on the internet. And also, another thing that Alex Hormozzi said was fame is one of the most powerful weapons, or something like that. I will need to check my notes. We saw that yesterday, I think. The best branding. Alex Hormozzi said something about fame, and he said something like fame is one of the most powerful weapons, and to blow fame, you need to be consistent. That was an answer from Alex Ormosi. So, replying to that comment, I'm doing what the people that already make $1 million told me to do. These gurus already, they are making millions of dollars right now. So they already know how to do that. That's the reason why I'm taking their advice, because they know how to do $1 million. So replying to that comment, trying to make $1 million, an hour of YouTube gurus, another hour of Google games. Like, what is this, bro? I'm doing what these people that make $1 million told me to do. That's the reason why I'm doing that. So that's my answer, bro, to your comment. That's my reply to your comment, bro. That's the answer. Okay.
And skills and knowledge, but this is way different because now we're talking about the business. See, most entrepreneurs will hire coaches or consultants for themselves. I'm talking about hiring more specialized people for the departments, for the people leading their department, so that you get the right person inside the company helping develop the people. Because when you build the people build the business. Too often, all the knowledge and information is bought. Bottlenecked by the CEO. Push it down to the people that are doing the work. My favorite recent example of this is helping my creative director
Wait. Because I want to reply this kid or this person right now.
create a mastermind of incredible people that were also creative directors or video
Okay, I already wrote this person. I try to be the most respect. I try to be very respectful with this reply. As respectful as possible, bro. I write. That's the point. I'm not pretending I already know how. I'm taking advice from people who already made a million and building my own path in public. I'm documenting the process of learning, failing, and building in public. Come back in 365 days. That was my answer, bro. So, I try to be respectful. I really like this person comment. I really like that comment because help me to realize, not realize, but help me to notice the truth, what I'm doing right now. Help me to say to myself, okay, I read this comment and I know why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I know what I'm hearing this in YouTube course, playing games or whatever, and that helped me a lot because I know that this is the right path to make $1 million in just 365 days. Because I'm taking advice from people that already made $1 million. So that's the reason why. I don't know how to make $1 million, but I'm learning how. And I also need to be the most viral person on the internet. That's why I'm trying different things, not only learning. I'm human. I get bored and I get tired, so that's why I decide to play a game, go game like Pac-Man or whatever. That's the reason why. And I also want to entertain people because if I want to be the most viral person on the internet, I not only need to give free value but also to entertain people. That's what I'm trying to do. So I try to be very respectful and I really like this guy comment. So I'm learning a lot and in 1 year, a year from now, I will have $1 million.
editors or people creating content that he could learn.
And even if I don't get $1 million, I learn a lot, bro. I learn a lot. And I can get up again and try again, bro. And try again. That's the point. If I don't make $1 million in 1 year, I can get up and try again. And that's the point of all this journey. Try. Because if I never start, I will never know what will happen. And if I fail trying to make $1 million, this way, and probably this is not the best way, but if I never try, I will never know. I will never know that. But if I try for 1 year this way, taking these people advice, probably in the future, no, probably not, but I will know for sure that which path not to take and which path to take next, because I get up and I can try again. And now I see, okay, this path is not the right path, but I can try this path. Okay, and I don't know, I'm not sure if this is the right path. I'm trying to take these people advice because they already made $1 million and are doing more than $1 million right now, are making more than $1 million right now, probably $1 billion. I don't know, I have no fucking idea, but probably I'm making $1 billion. But I'm taking these people advice, and I need to try. And if it didn't work, because it might not work, okay, the next year I can say, okay, this wasn't the correct path. I can take another path to make $1 million and to become the most viral person on the internet and to climb the Everest and to build a chocolate castle and to real size chocolate castle and to go to the moon, bro. There are a lot of paths, but if I never try this path, I will never know if this was the right path. So I need to try, bro. I need to try. That's the reason why I'm doing this. Okay, probably I will create a new video with this comment, because all of these is powerful. All of these give me ideas, and I can create new content and explain why I'm doing this. But for now, I will try this path. That's the path I choose. Life every day, post every day, learning every day, and then, and the most important thing, I'm not only hearing these YouTube courses, I'm applying what I learned in the same moment that I learned. Okay, not in the same moment at the same time, but I try to apply what I learned as quick as possible, bro. And in all these 6 days of a stream, I learn, I apply. I learn, I apply. I learn, apply, and I apply, and I apply. I learn, I apply, bro. That's one of the most valuable lessons I learned, was to apply what I learned, bro. Learn, apply, and that's an advice for you. If you are learning something, don't just write those things and then close your book and forget about it. Apply what you learn, bro. If you are not applying what you learn, why are you learning those things in the first place? I don't know. Probably that's also another path you could choose, and that's fun, and that's interesting. And also, if I fail, and if you want to make $1 million, you can learn from me that I tried this path. And you will know, okay, this guy tried this path and probably was so stupid because he watched an hour of YouTube gurus and watched another of Google Games and post every day and stream every day and learn and then apply and pay courses, a lot of learning and read books and start a business and DM business owners to offer his marketing service, because right now I'm offering a marketing service. That's why I'm also doing. And another thing that I'm doing, I'm planning to launch a shoes brand. So that's another way that I'm planning to make money this other way, bro. I am trying to create a new brand to launch a shoes brand, bro. A new brand to launch. I'm very confused right now. Okay, no problem. But you can say this guy tried to launch a shoes brand and try all these other things and fail. Okay, I learned that this guy wasn't right, so I can take a new path and write my own journey, write my fate, bro. And you learn from me. That's why I'm going live, because I'm not perfect. I don't speak English fluently. I don't have all the knowledge in the world. I don't know how to make $1 million, but I'm trying, even if I don't have the answers. And if you watch this video in the future and I failed, okay, you now know that this wasn't the right path. You can try. And this is also a message for me. If I failed, a year from now, okay, a year from now, you are right here and you fail. Okay, you can choose another path. And you already know that this is not the right path. This wasn't the right path. And you can try a new path, bro. And that's amazing. That's why I'm documenting my journey live. Because I don't only want to make $1 million, but also give you free value, help you build your dreams. And build my dream. That is not only making $1 million. It's a list of 100 things I want to do before I die. It's to build a world of impossibles. So I'm doing this for a reason. And that's what I'm doing right now. That's me. Let's continue. I'm so sorry I speak a lot, but that was my answer. I'm trying. I don't know how to do $1 million, but I'm trying.
I'd value sharing with them and them providing value back with their lessons learned. Masterminds is a powerful strategy that I think that every CEO should ask their leaders to build for themselves, because proximity equals acceleration. What's crazy is for 7 years, I tried to build a business. 2 companies back to back failed. It wasn't until I hired a business.
Okay, wait. I get lost. We were in point number 3. Connect with them. Okay, no, wait. Look at the year, blueprints, coaches, consultants, masterminds. Okay. Coaches, consultants, point number 4, masterminds.
Should ask their leaders to build for themselves, because proximity equals acceleration. What's crazy is for 7 years, I tried to build a business. 2 companies back to back failed. It wasn't until I hired a business coach. His name was Bob. to teach me business. And I know it's like, I'm an entrepreneur, I know business. Guess what? Turned out I didn't understand how to actually do the business stuff. I was good at writing code. I could build software. That's like 10% of the overall business. In the first year, Bob mentored me and coached me to do almost $1 million in revenue. That was wild. 2 failed companies over 7 years. In the first 12 months, almost $1 million in revenue. The power of people giving you the blueprint so you don't have to sit there and figure it out yourself is a massive investment. Some people are stuck wanting to learn everything themselves. That's slow. All these are examples of like outside help, but guess what? Inside your business, you can learn to buy back your time. Making investments in bringing people in to take time out of your calendar so you don't become a slave to your own business, so that you can re-energize and invest your mind and your talent in the thing that makes you the most money.
That's interesting, but that's also part of what I'm talking about. If you invest in coaches, in consultants, if you go to mastermind, you are learning from people that choose another path and probably failed a lot of times, and you can learn from those people. Okay, this guy already took that path and failed, and he is telling me that I can take this new path, because that's not, if this not working, I can try, and I learn from him that this wasn't the right path, and I don't waste years trying this path just to fail, because he already teach me, okay, this wasn't the right path, but this is the right path, and that's how I made $1 million. And you learn from those coaches, you learn from those people. That's the right path or that's not the right path. And that's also what I'm doing right now, trying to show you, even if I have 0 viewers right now, probably someone will see this video in the future and will be very helpful for
you up
him,
that
for he or she, or I don't know. And we'll see, okay, this guy tried this path, he's trying this path. All is about trying, bro. That's the message I want to give you. All is about trying, and also taking advice from people that is where you want to be.
is the ultimate investment.
People
This is
that
the
are
buyback.
where are you meant to be. Okay, I made another mistake. I said is and is are. People that are where are you meant to be. Okay, I was wrong. I learn. I take another step. I wake up again and I get up again, and I can try another path. Wasn't is, was are. Okay, wow. Okay, I learn a lot, and the next time I will say people that are where you want to be, bro. It's about trying. I'm not perfect, but it's about trying, and that's what Dan Martel is speaking about. You learn from others, you learn from coaches, you learn from consultants, you learn from masterminds, or whatever. You can learn from everybody, including a kid, a 5 years old kid. You can learn from him a lot.
Principle. You don't hire people to grow your business. You hire people to buy back your time. So here's
Oh, so powerful, bro.
principle. You don't hire people to grow your business. You hire people to buy back your time.
And that's also what
So here's
I'm
a frame.
doing, because
You don't
I
hire
hired
people
someone to
to
help
grow
me
your
with edition,
business.
because
You
I need more
hire
time
people
to
to buy
record
back your
more
time.
videos. And also I hired someone who is helping me with the scripts, because I need help, because I need to record more videos. And to do that, I need to buy back my time. So that's the reason why I hire those people. You don't hire people to grow your business. You hire people to buy back your time. People to grow your business.
So here's a framework that I use to reinvest in my business. First off, every quarter, I want you to set aside a fixed percent of profit, let's say 20 or 30%. Every quarter, I want you to set aside a fixed percent of profit, let's say 20 or 30%, that you earmarked for reinvestment. Then you have to redeploy that capital into the most leveraged category of opportunities. Then you take that capital and you reinvest it in either marketing, sales, or delivery, unblocking where you reinvest the most leveraged category of opportunities. Then you take that capital. Into the most leveraged category of opportunities. Then you take that capital and you reinvest it in either marketing, sales, or delivery, unblocking where the constraint is in the business. If that means you got to pay for other people's playbooks, you might need to hire a person to lead it, you might have to build some systems, or you just have to grow the team or build more capacity in that area of the business. But the theory of constraint, TOC, is the right way to analyze where you should be reinvesting. And finally, don't let your cash pile is the right way to analyze business. But the theory of constraint,
constraint.
TOC is the right way to analyze where you should be reinvesting. And finally, don't let your cash pile up just in case.
Don't let cash pile up.
A lot of people hear, oh, you should have 8 months of cash in your bank account just in case. Move it to your holding company, leave it there, invest it out of there. And guess what? If you need it back, you liquidate it and you invest it in the business. That strategy of taking the cash out and keeping that as an investment forces the business to grow. The other thing about investing in your business is most entrepreneurs will get a 50% return on their investment in their business than taking the money and investing in other places. And everybody's like, oh, I got to invest in the index funds. I got to invest in the market. I got to invest in private equity. I'm an angel investor. Guess what? Not a good move. So you've built the foundation, leveled up your skills, and reinvested in your business. Only after doing all that is when you start looking at other financial assets. Stage
Okay, at this point, I feel a little tired right now, a little sad because of that comment, but I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. Even if I have no viewers right now, in the future will be a billion, bro. I'm tired, but I need to continue fighting for my dreams.
4. Investing in financial assets. As I said at the beginning, most people make their investments backwards with stocks, index funds, real estate, all that stuff. But the truth
That's
is,
point number
investing in financial assets
5.
is when you start looking at other financial assets. Stage 4, investing in financial assets. As I said at the beginning, most people make their investments backwards with stocks, index funds, real estate, all that stuff. But the truth is, these don't make you rich, they keep you rich. That's why the 0.1% treat financial assets as the last stage, not the first. If you look at 90% of the people that have become really rich, I'm talking like 100 million plus, they made it by having a primary operating company that generated cash. They took that extra cash and then they started doing what I'm about to share with you. And don't overcomplicate it. You've built wealth.
Plus
This
step,
is just a
not the
safety net.
first.
One of my
Okay.
mentors, Ken, he said it best. He said, making money, that's easy. Keeping it, super hard.
Oof. Okay, powerful words. Making money, that's easy. Keeping it, super hard. Okay.
This is about keeping it. So now that we're at this stage and you've gone through each one of those, just make sure you don't overcomplicate it. Stocks, S&P 500, real estate investment trust, they're all great, safe options, but just keep in mind, they're for a long-term play. Essentially, it gives you peace of mind so you can focus on growing the business knowing these assets will compound. I want to take the risk in my primary business where I have an unfair advantage, not in my investments. Here's what not to do. Late 20s, I get an opportunity to invest in homes. This was during the great financial crisis, and banks were trying to sell and liquidate anything on their balance sheet as fast as possible. So you could buy homes, for example, in Detroit for $8,000. And I bought a ton. I thought I was smart. I thought I was a real estate guy. And all of a sudden, I find out the homes I buy are essentially were rotten and not livable, and there was homeless people in them, and I should have never got involved in them in the first place. That's when I realized I got to stick to what I know best, software. If you're that's when I realized
when Martin was young. Wow,
I got to
looks super different, bro. Okay.
stick to what I know best, software. If your primary business is real
Looks
estate,
super young. Obviously looks super young. Another stupid thing that I say today.
go nuts. It's not mine. Whatever your best
Okay. No, another ad, bro. Another ad.
We're not afraid. Artlist got them all.
Sora 2 is now on our
Another
list.
ad. Okay.
You want to
no
make it on
problem.
YouTube?
Oh,
Good luck,
damn.
Because here's the cold hard
No,
reality.
bro. Okay.
how do the top
We
0.
were right
should have
here.
never got involved in them in the first place. That's when I
Okay,
realized
perfect.
I got to stick to what I know
Oh,
best.
hello,
Software.
bro.
If your primary business is
Hello,
real estate,
you
go
come
nuts.
back.
It's not mine. Whatever you're best at,
Okay, a lot of things happen. At first, I received, I don't know if was hate or was a positive comment, but I answered that comment the most respectful way possible. So I explained already why I'm doing this, why I'm taking. The comment was something like, okay, an hour of YouTube gurus and an hour of Google Games. What's that? What's this? or something like that. I don't know how to take that, like a hate or like a positive comment to improve every day. I'm not sure, but it's only the art of trying. I need to try this path in order to know if it's the correct path. Only that. And right now I'm watching this part of the video in which Dan Martel is speaking why investing in financial assets must be your last step and not the first. Let me
Homes, for example, in Detroit for $8,000.
go
And I
a
bought it.
little bit.
I thought
Let me go back so you can watch that part with me. It's very important. It's explaining why investing financial assets must be your last step and not the first. Okay.
I was smart. I thought I was a real estate
Okay,
guy.
wait.
And all of a sudden, I find out not
Okay.
in my investments. Here's what not to do. Late 20s, I get an opportunity to invest in homes. This was during the great financial crisis, and banks were trying to sell and liquidate anything on their balance sheet as fast as possible. So you could buy homes, for example, in Detroit for $8,000. And I bought a ton. I thought I was smart. I thought I was a real estate guy. And all of a sudden, I find out the homes I buy are essentially were rotten and not livable, and there was homeless people in them, and I should have never got involved in them in the first place. That's when I realized I got to stick to what I know best, software. If your primary business is real estate, go nuts. It's not mine. Whatever you're best at, do that. If money is just sitting on the sidelines, not working, it's just wasted. I consider dollars as little workers, and they need to be put to work. Here's the best part. You can actually leverage your liquid assets, these investments I'm going to talk about, to buy things without paying taxes. Essentially, rich people that have stock in their primary business, think Elon Musk with all his equity tied up in Tesla, he can use that stock to borrow money, essentially a loan backed by the stock, not pay any taxes because it's a loan, and then just take out an insurance policy to pay back the loan if he dies. It's called the buy, borrow, die strategy, and a lot of people use it. The first part is you have to buy. That's why rich people buy stocks,
Okay,
and they
wait.
never insurance policy to pay back the loan if he dies. It's called the buy, borrow, die strategy, and
Okay.
a lot
Buy, borrow, die strategy. Buy, borrow, die strategy. Okay.
of people use it. The first part is you have to buy. That's why rich people buy stocks and they never sell them. They literally say, this is a portion of my portfolio that I'm never gonna sell. I'm gonna own them forever. And oftentimes they'll put them in a family trust so they can be transferred in a more tax efficient way to future generations. Second is they borrow money from the
Buy
bank.
stock and never sell. Okay, what not to... Oh! I got a problem with the pen. Okay, I need a new pen. Okay. This is not working, bro. What not to do? Okay.
Bank using that portfolio, that stock as collateral. Again, borrow the money. There's no bank
Point number 2,
using
borrow money from the bank.
that portfolio, that stock as collateral. Again, borrow the money. There's no taxes when you borrow money, so they can pay for personal assets. And then third is when they die, the life insurance pays back the bank for the money they borrowed that was.
Okay, third point. To pay back the bank. When it dies, okay.
Secured against the stock, so the stock never has to sell, so it doesn't trigger any capital gains, which means they don't have to pay taxes. Their kids get the stock tax-free at today's value. This is very technical, but understand this. Step 1, go get money. Step 2, invest in your health. Step 3, invest in your knowledge. Step 4, invest in your business. Then 5, do this stuff. The real question that I get asked all the time is, then 5, do this stuff. The real question that I get asked all the time is, what percentage of my income should I be investing in what? First off, put some aside long term. If you want to lock in into index funds and just have really tax efficient, low fee type of investing, just so that you start to build the base, again, that you can use as leverage and collateral for your first home, for a business loan, whatever it is, you at least have that there. I'm not saying you're gonna get rich off of it by any means, but at least you'll build a foundation, and savers are growers. So you need to learn how to save. Invest a percentage, call it 10% is a good amount. I like to give to charity because I think you get what you want for other people. So if I want to give my money to people that need it most, I'm going to get more. So I think giving, tithing, 10%, smart strategy. Then the other.
Okay, interesting. And Simon Squiggs do something similar to that. One of the most powerful things that I remember from his book is give without take. Help others, just help others.
One is, what percent do you think you should reinvest in yourself?
Give without take.
Smart strategy. Then the other one is, what percent do you think you should reinvest in yourself? The other day I was talking to one of my sales guys. He makes $35,000 a month. He's 20. He's never made that much money in his life. He goes, look, I put 5,000.
5,000 a month. He's my age, bro. And I'm still broke, bro. I'm still broke. Oh, bro.
In stock, I've got this great apartment, I got a great car, I got a great life, but I still have extra money. What should I do with it? I said, tell me how you've invested in yourself. Did you hire a coach? Did you buy a course? What books are you reading? What seminars are you planning on going to? He didn't have an answer for that. My rule is, if you have capital, invest in you, and then you invest in your team, and then you invest around people around you so everybody gets better. You have to invest in you to be that person. It's not about having it. So here's my question for you. Out of everything I shared, it doesn't matter if you have no money or you have a lot of money. What's the one thing that you're gonna make a commitment to? Is it decide? You have no money or you have a lot of money. What's the one thing that you're gonna make a commitment to? Is it deciding to put your health first? Realizing that being rich and not being healthy is a bad proposition? Is it deciding maybe you're 35 and you haven't invested in a stock because you put it off someday, maybe? Whatever it is, I want you to make a commitment today to start anything to be a better investor, because the more you learn how to invest, the better returns you're going to get, the better those returns get.
That's my commitment.
And remember, if you want to learn more from me, just click the link below and
just
subscribe.
1 year. It's a promise. $1 million in just 1 year. And I'm all in on this, bro. So that's my answer. I will do all I can to fight for my dreams. And even if this isn't the right path, I learn a lot, bro. So again, I can take any path, and even if I take the wrong path, I learn a lot, bro. And now I know what path not to take. So I will continue posting. I will continue going live. I will continue learning, investing in myself, building my body, and having a very good relationship with Jesus. That's all I need to do right now. And if that's the path that God gave me, let's try. I don't know the end, but He's writing the story, and if He is in control, that's all I need to know.
Subscribe to my newsletter. Every week, I send out 3 emails to teach you how to upgrade your mindset, your skills, all for free, no cost. So even if you have no money to invest, that's the best way for you to start. Now, if you want to learn how to make so much money it breaks your bank, click here and I'll see you on the other side.
¿Qué valoras?
Okay.
¿Esto? ¿El oro?
Okay.
¿O esto?
What an interesting video. Okay.
You want to make it on?
Was so powerful. Right now I'm really tired. This was day 6, 360 days left. And I only have 11 months, 25 days, and 0 hours to make $1 million. Bro, 11 months and 25 days to make $1 million. That's the time I have. You can see the counter on my profile. So, today was an amazing day, even if I fell, because today I fell a lot. I get hurt, bro. I get hurt. And I'm really tired, but tomorrow I can get up. Now it's time to sleep. So that's the end of the stream, I guess. Oh, bro. 40 subscribers right now. Okay. Tomorrow's goal, okay, is to get 50 subscribers. Get to 50 subscribers. That's tomorrow's goal. Okay, I can. Okay, I didn't get a new subscriber today, but that's not a problem. Just keep going. Just keep fighting. And wait a minute. Okay, perfect. No problem. I fell a lot today. And I also have another on my knee and in my legs. And okay, I'm very hurt. I'm trying to record the new video, but I'm also glad that I fell. I take a lot of shots falling, so I take a lot of shots falling, bro. And that's funny, bro. And I'm very glad I take that shots falling, bro. Okay, that's all for today. And that's the path I choose. So 360 days left. 11 months, 25 days. Counter on my profile. And see you tomorrow, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watch the stream. Even if you're watching this stream in the future, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. I hope to get 10 more subscribers for tomorrow. I will upload another video. I hope I can upload a Beluga's strategy video. let's see what happens if it gets more than 100,000 views. Who knows? And also I will apply what I learned today. I was trying to apply that during the video. So I take notes, and the most important part is to apply that, because if I want to make $1 million, I need to apply that. So I'm real tired. I feel, but I can get up. That's the important part, and that's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. And good night or good morning. I don't know where you are. So just remember one thing. Just one thing. One life, one shot.